This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Low-key big hogs, little door prizes.
Eventually when we see you.
Yeah. How many people have a fucking cast on their arm?
All of them?
All of Jimmy Hart, Doug Dellinger,
Fit Finley, Brian Knobs.
lumberjacks with broken arms.
I don't think they have broken arms. I think it's so when you get thrown out, they can hit you with it.
Oh.
I love that you're a little slow on the uptake sometimes.
Well, you just never know.
So, I don't know if I told you or not, but Eric and I are working on something if WrestleMania is canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
What do you think about that?
I think it's wonderful.
You want in?
Of course I do.
Awesome.
I can tell you this too. Me and our gimmick lawyer working on something too.
Our gimmick lawyer is involved in what I'm doing too. Our gimmick lawyer may be too good for his own good because he's not telling me and you what we're doing. He's doing the same thing for both of us. We're going to be competing with ourselves. But you know what? I'm sure what he's thinking is double billing.
That's what he's thinking.
Double billing.
That motherfucker doing the same thing for you as doing for me. Motherfucker.
I mean, it's weird how we just let him jump in our pocket like this.
Can't trust a fucking lawyer.
We should have known better. By the way, if you're looking to get scammed out of legal fees, follow him on Twitter at Mr. Dawkins. That's right. This asshole's Twitter handle is Mr. Dawkins. Don't you fuck around and call him by his first name, which, as you know by now, at least 60% of my friends' names is Dave. So you got a good chance. If you're like, oh, I met one of Conrad's friends. If you just say Dave, 60% shot, you're right. Anyway.
Dave Pinter hands the microphone over.
Yeah, there's another fucking Dave. Too many Daves. That should be a Twitter handle. Too many Daves. What do you think Lex Luger's saying right here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where the hard camera is. Is the hard camera? Oh, there it is. Whoa. I had the hard camera, but I'm still going to put my ass into the hard camera because I'm a dumbass. Okay, I've been doing this for years. Arn Anderson calls me eggplant, and this is a perfect example why. Because I have no idea where the hard camera is. I'm going to turn here. Oh, now put the camera back on me, please. Camera back on. Thank you. Camera back on so I can turn my back on it. Okay. Have you guys ever seen me draw the line with my hand? Okay, I got the hand. It's in the right here. Have you ever seen me draw the line with the hand? Hang on. I'm getting ready to do it. Let me turn my back to the hard camera. Let me walk over here and grab my gimmick. And do you ever notice how Liz never got a boob job until she got with me? Yeah, baby, bring them in. Man called Sting, din, din, din. Man called Sting, din, din, din.
Why is that so funny?
Man,
just you saying a man called Sting. And here come the lumberjacks, all with the cast. I love your, again, gonna say, God damn, what's going on? Who's back? Is Dust, are the roads back there? Are the horsemen back there breaking their arms? What's going on?
Make it look good. Stevie Ray just staring right into somebody, man. Yeah, man, I miss Stevie Ray.
Well, you got his number, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, I'd like to sit down with him and talk to him, man. He's a cool motherfucker.
Invite him to come hang out with you and Lois.
Come on.
What?
I don't want anybody to hang out with me and Lois. First of all, we're senior citizens. We could give you COVID-19 just by coughing on you. It's well documented today that I'm loaded with phlegm. So.
The serious business, whenever you guys are in your, here's a peek behind the curtain. There is an announcer room backstage of wrestling shows. So that's where JR and Tony and Excalibur and Taz and all these guys would drop their bags. And, if they needed to get on an iron or throw on a new suit or, use a lint roller, make some calls, whatever, it's their space.
Right.
I'm curious, hypothetically, if you and JR started coughing, do you think the room would clear out? The younger guys would just fucking head for the hills?
It might, but also the rooms a lot of times is shared with the coaches. So we're not the only fuckers in there.
I'm just saying, y'all are the oldest too. So if y'all start coughing, you got to think Taz is like, fuck, I'm out.
Yeah.
We go work on a pre-tape.
Well, I spent a lot of time in the administrative office too. Because that's where the printer is, and that's where you can get a good signal for the Wi-Fi. And I set up beside Jeff Jones.
I was going to say, that's where social media and all those guys are too.
Yeah. I hang out there, and that's where I work on dark.
That's where a lot of your camera guys from DDP and all that are too.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time there. Put my stuff in the announcer's room though, and dress in the announcer's room, but kind of hang out in the administrative office walk. At least I found out we're in Salt Lake City. There's a lot going on the day of. I had so much going on. I didn't get it all done.
Yeah.
Really. It's
remarkable what all happens on show day.
Yeah, it is. And
the idea that it can start and stop that fast.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's almost like, gentlemen, start your engines, ready, set, go, frantic pace. And then 24 hours later, it's like, well, we're done.
Yeah. And guess what? We're going to do it again in 6 days now.
Yeah. See you in a week.
It's a weekly live TV is an amazing thing to be a part of. It is. And what's making it, so they all got the cast on, but they're going to stomp him. What makes it even more amazing is, and I know, listen, I know that like everything, we're going to have some tough times.
Sure.
But right now, everybody loves everybody. Everybody's getting along. Everybody is enjoying work. Everybody it's a team effort and everybody knows it. And that has a lot to say about Tony and all the EVPs, Cody and the Bucks and Kenny. They all make it a very fun atmosphere to work. And it's great going to TV every week. Back then, as you're looking at it right now, it was a chore going to TV every week. And here's something that I thought of, and I remembered, some things come back to me as you're doing weekly TV.
Sure.
Back then, Doug Dellinger or one of his associates had a clipboard, and you had to sign in with a time that you signed in.
Oh, that's how you documented that you were, at work?
Yeah. How stupid is fucking that? How fucking military is that?
Well, you got to appreciate from a corporate standpoint, they may need, I agree. It sounds dumb, but I'm saying these days people just have an app on their phone and they can just, log in and start their hours then. But you got to appreciate there's some states and whatever where you can't work more than X number of hours and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But for WCW and wrestlers,
No, I agree for wrestlers, but I'm saying this is quote unquote Time Warner.
Yeah. It was back, but we're not doing it now.
No, cause you're part of a different situation.
Well, I'm part of a different era.
Well, but I'm saying that still exists. Like, they got to keep up with your paid time off and things.
Oh, I get that. You got to punch in. I get it.
But that's for employees. That's not for independent contractors.
Still, it's just, I don't know anybody that has said, oh, where's this person? I haven't ever heard that. Everybody's always there. Man, I have no idea what's going on. All the lumberjacks fucking left. Tank Abbott lured them all out. Here comes Flair with a chair. This is kind of fucking goofy, isn't it? Vampiro's the only one that stuck around. It's like this lumber.
Here's what's written. All the lumberjacks started brawling to the back in one of the most unconvincing brawls you'd ever see, particularly watching the former Ahmed Johnson with nobody to brawl with just walk to the back. Vampiro and Jimmy Hart stuck around. Flair and Liz came out.
There they are. I don't get all the lumberjacks coming out being a big part of it, why they would leave and not come back.
Who knows why any of the shit that happens on this show.
I mean, it was not logical at all.
Well, Tony, if you're looking for things that aren't logical, you're in luck.
You've come to the right place. We've got about 30 minutes to go in this show, and we still got 2 matches, including a world title match. Vampiro, wow. Jimmy Hart threatens to hit Liz. Takes her back. They're not going to show up either. In other words, they're not going to come back either. 1, 2. Ooh, he kicked out. Didn't really have the shoulders covered, JR.
That's exactly right, Tony. Said no one ever. This match, by the way, gets half a star. Next up, Sid Vicious and Jeff Jarrett get a star and a quarter. And your main event, believe it or not, Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair is tied for the best rating, 2.25 stars.
Doesn't that say it all? Oh, Jesus. Referee turned around. What are you doing in there?
1, 2, 3. There it is. Thanks to a little help from Vampiro and a bat. By the way, the headline for the show started amidst backstage turmoil and before the smallest audience to ever purchase a major league pay-per-view event, World Championship Wrestling made no attempt to rechart its course to the future and ended up with the same product that it has put it in its current position.
That term or that line, backstage turmoil, kind of says it all. A lot of the turmoil was based on this. What was written in the dirt sheets about what was going on behind the scenes affected the guys in their work. It did. You can't say that the rumor and innuendo, and a lot of it was true, but the rumor and innuendo did not have impact on what was going on backstage. In other words, what Meltzer was writing, what Wade Keller was writing, what Steve Beverly attempted to write, I didn't know if he could really write, was all backstage. It was all about the rumors of WCW going down and things being bad and this person not liking this person. They read that, and that helped create turmoil. As much as they want to admit it or claim it, I know it's right. And that's why to this day I don't read this stuff, because I don't want to see or hear the bullshit.
Right.
I want to do my work. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is right, what the promoters want, or what the booker wants, or what the company wants. You can't be tied up in rumor and innuendo and do your job. You can't. There's no way to do it, or at least I can't. Maybe some people can shut it out and do it, but
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.